Should we only drink water when we feel thirsty, or is it essential to consume 8 glasses daily? Does this 8-glass rule apply to everyone? And what about drinking water at night? There are countless opinions on the internet. An expert says one thing, and then another contradicts it. Today, I want to clarify these doubts for you. Millennia ago, our primitive ancestors drank water from rivers and lakes to quench their thirst. Back then, drinking water was vital, regardless of feeling thirsty. People satisfied their thirst with the water available in rivers and lakes. With the advancement of civilization, we learned to channel water, building fountains, aqueducts, and later plumbing systems like the ones we use today. However, the idea of drinking a fixed amount of water daily did not exist yet. Nobody talked about drinking 1, 2, or 3 liters of water per day. Nowadays, we are bombarded with the notion that we need to ingest a specific amount of water daily to maintain hydration. But is it really necessary? Let's clarify this once and for all. What makes our body feel thirsty? For the proper functioning of our organism, it is crucial to maintain a balance between water and salts in the body. Sodium, the same salt we use in the kitchen, is the main element that triggers our thirst mechanism. When we consume a very salty meal, we feel thirsty afterward to rebalance the sodium level. Other elements like potassium, magnesium, calcium, and even glucose also influence this balance and can trigger thirst. For example, people with diabetes tend to urinate and drink more water due to excess sugar in the blood, signaling the need for more hydration. When we go too long without drinking water, we lose fluid through breathing, sweat, internal chemical reactions, and urine. If we don't replenish this water, we enter a state of water deficit. This increases the concentration of sodium in the body, detected by sensors in the brain called osmoreceptors, which, upon detecting more concentrated blood, activate the sensation of thirst. So, should we only drink water when we feel thirsty? Well, the answer is both yes and no. Let's understand this better. Our body is incredibly adaptable. Recent research has revealed that before we feel thirsty, when the concentration of substances in the blood, known as plasma osmolarity, begins to increase, the body is already in action. Before alerting us to drink water, it activates mechanisms to conserve the water we already have. The primary mechanism among these is a hormone called vasopressin, an antidiuretic hormone. It causes the body to retain more fluid, concentrating urine and reserving water for essential functions. Only after a period, if this osmolarity remains elevated, does the body trigger the sensation of thirst. From an evolutionary perspective, this makes perfect sense because in the past, we didn't have easy access to water. So, before feeling thirsty, the body uses vasopressin to preserve water. Normally, this is not problematic because the difference is small. When we feel thirsty and drink water, we rebalance the electrolytes without major complications. Now, you might be thinking that you should only drink water when you feel thirsty. But let's examine this in more detail. Think about the past few days. How many times have you actually felt thirsty? It is common during activities that require our concentration to ignore the signs of thirst. How many times have you gone hours or even a whole day without drinking water or going to the bathroom? And only at the end of the day, when symptoms like dry mouth, headache, and dry eyes appear, do we realize the need for hydration. Our daily routine often prevents us from noticing these signals. Additionally, if we are not accustomed to drinking water regularly, our body can become accustomed to a lower level of hydration, causing us to feel thirsty only when dehydration is more advanced, which can be harmful. So, how do you know the right amount of water to drink? Should you follow the 8-glass rule, or is there another specific measure? Should you only drink water when you feel thirsty? It's important to self-assess. If you already have the habit of drinking water regularly and feel thirsty with any small change, your system is probably well adjusted, and drinking water only when you feel thirsty may be appropriate. However, if you're the type to say, "Oh, I never feel thirsty during the day. My body doesn't need water," then there's a problem. The absence of thirst may indicate that you are not interpreting your body's signals correctly. And how do you learn to recognize these signals? Start by drinking water. You will notice changes in your body, such as improved hydration of the mouth, skin, eyes, and even relief from headaches, which are often caused by dehydration. If you wake up or end the day with a headache, it may be due to a lack of water. So, observe yourself and start hydrating. You will learn to recognize thirst. How much water should I drink? An average estimate is 35 milliliters per kilogram of body weight. For example, if you weigh 70 kilograms, multiply 35 by 70, resulting in approximately 2,450 milliliters, or about 2.5 liters. This is a general calculation. If you live in a hot climate, engage in intense exercises, talk a lot, like teachers or speakers, you lose more water and should increase this amount. It is recommended to consume between 35 to 50 milliliters per kilogram for those with a lifestyle that involves higher water loss. Additionally, salty or glucose-rich meals also require increased water intake. What if you have kidney stones? In this case, drinking water is essential, even without feeling thirsty. Water is a preventive remedy against kidney stone formation. The release of vasopressin hormone before feeling thirsty may be enough to concentrate urine and initiate stone formation. Those with kidney stones should drink a minimum of 2.5 liters of water to produce at least 2 liters of urine daily, keeping the urine diluted and preventing stone formation. A useful tip is to observe the color of your urine. It should range from transparent to light yellow. Dark urine indicates that your body is conserving water, concentrating urine. Remember, the first urine in the morning is naturally more concentrated, as during the night, we produce more antidiuretic hormone to avoid waking up to urinate, ensuring restful sleep. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Share if you usually drink water only when you feel thirsty, or if you've gone days without realizing dehydration. Let's better understand how our body works. I hope you found this helpful. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give it a thumbs up for more tips. Until next time.